Welcome to part 18 of me teaching you scripting. Today we're gonna go over GUI, so the basics of GUI. I won't be going in depth about all of the properties, but pretty much everything you need to know about GUIs. So let's start off with just a basic frame. So you wanna go to starter GUI. This is where of the GUI that you start with, like coin counters for tycoons or ammo counts. Also, some of you might have the new icons. I'm not sure if they're worth it, but I still have these ones. So okay, so you wanna put plus and do a frame. So God, this new UI is painful. Okay, never mind. I was stupid. You have to add a screen GUI first. So this renders it on the screen, I think. I'm not too sure. Now, I made the frame size 1. So 1, 0, 1, 0. So it fits the entire screen. As you can see, the entire screen is here. And now, if I press play, I'll have this in front of me. So a GUI. But wait. Okay, so as you can see, there's like a inset here. So we want to remove that. So to do that, go to the screen GUI and enable the ignore GUI inset. Okay, so yeah, also if you ever wanna disable the GUI for testing purposes, you can just click here. Anyways, let's go to frame and we can change some properties like background color. And yeah, that's pretty much everything about frames. It's just good to organize stuff, but yeah, there's nothing really to talk about on frames. We have the anchor points and stuff, but we don't really use them. I guess you can say it's the border size if you just want to make like a phone GUI. If we're gonna change the size of it, you can just drag it like this. But the thing is, if we go on mobile view, how do I do it in the new GUI? I don't know. Okay, so it's in test device. You click it, you can see that the size changes. It's more noticeable if you go on like an iPhone. Okay, well, it's not that noticeable right now. That's because we're already using, we are using scale. Normally, if you don't type in, let me show you real quick. Okay, so that's using offset now. You don't want to use offset. I'll show you what happens if you use offset. As you can see, it just messes up the screen. So make sure to use scales. I'm also going to show you some plugins that are really helpful. I'm going to change back the scales. So it's still going to warp a little bit if you have more complicated GUIs. To fix that, we're going to use a plugin Auto Scale Light. So when you get the plugin, so you go to manage plugins. Everything's so weird now. I'm just gonna go to toolbox, plugins, and auto scale, and here it is, auto scale light. You wanna download this. Might have to restart Studio to see it in plugins, but pretty much on every GUI, if you already did it in offset, you're gonna go to unit conversion and then convert it to position and size to scale. Or you can just, you should also add a constraint along the scale. So add constraint. It will automatically do the math, and now it should fit perfectly pretty much every time. I still have some issues sometimes with GUI being weird, but that's pretty much how to properly make a GUI. So let me show you some cooler stuff. I'm gonna change this to something less distracting, like gray. Okay, let me add back the constraint. Okay, now let's do text labels. So again, it's gonna start off by using offset. I'm just gonna move it to the middle, the green lines, lock it on. Gonna scale it to something like this. It's gonna lock on again. I'm gonna go to the plugins, unit conversion, resize to this what I normally have, so something like this. Okay, to scale and scale. Now mid scale. So if I go to test, as you can see, it scales properly. So text labels. If you most likely won't want the background, so go to background transparency and set it to 1. That's gonna get rid of the border as well. Okay, damn, they have changed it a lot. So text color, you can change the color of the text. Text scaled, it's gonna automatically scale the text to any device. You won't be able, but if you do it normally, it's gonna, again, let me show that, it's gonna mess up. Actually, I think scale text, auto scale text, I think this fixes it. Oh, it does. Okay, I never knew that, but okay. UI text size. Okay, so yeah, you can scale them how you want and then apply this. Or if you're too lazy, you can use I lost it, text scaled. I'm gonna disable it and add this scale text. So we have stroke color, so you can make a black stroke, set the transparency 0 so we can see it. Okay, so it's there, but this is not the best way to add a stroke. There's something called UI stroke. It just does what a stroke does, but you can like customize it more. There's border as well. Oh, okay. But yeah, you can change more stuff here than you can with the normal stroke, because this has the thickness. I'm gonna remove it. There's also style, so bold, italic, bold, italic. There is fonts, so I can have bangers font, rich text. I have no idea what this does. It's like scales it, but it's really weird. I'll have to look into it. And there's also text wrapped. So wrap means it will just go on a new line when it starts getting too much letters. I gotta make it. Wait, was it that way? We needed to text wrap. Yeah, you need to enable it again after you type your text. So as you can see, it like shortens it. There's also text X alignment, so I can go to the left and top. Trunnicate, I have no idea what this is. So most of these are self-explanatory. Maybe there's something like, what does this do? Never mind, that's too complicated for me. Line height, no idea what this is. Probably line height, but so syntax. So you might want this to appear below the frame for some reason. So you set it to 0 and it's below. So the higher the number, the higher layer it is. So you can pretty much see this as a layer. Size constraint visible, if it's visible. And that's pretty much everything, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, active is just, you can't, if you click here, and there's like a click detector part behind here, it's not gonna activate it. Yeah, that's everything. Automatic size, also like auto size, pretty much, not really. But anyways, text button. Okay, so this is a button and you can type text here. So purchase. I'm just gonna scale it because why not? I should actually. I'm just gonna scale it myself because I'm gonna go to plugins, unit conversion, scale, and add this and constraint. Okay, so this means if I go to here, it's gonna scale properly. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it like this. Maybe I'll make the background green. Yeah, why not? Maybe I'll turn the text white. Yeah, that's like a, I don't know, pretty normal purchase button. Yeah, I guess I can make it bold. Okay, so now let's script it. So in Started GUI, you script with local scripts because when you join the game, your player, so inside the players has a folder called player GUI, and that's where the GUI goes. So if you wanna delete the frame inside the player, you don't go to game.started.gui, you go to game.player.player.gui, the thing you wanna disable. So let me show you an example of this. If I go to here and I go to game, get service players dot player added, connect function, player. I have insert mode on. Okay, so now when a player joins, it connects to this function. So we want to do play game dot player GUI. I mean game dot started GUI. Get service started GUI dot screen GUI. I'm just gonna destroy it. Why not? I'm gonna do a task dot wait like 2 seconds here. So if I go in, you're gonna see that I don't get deleted. You can actually see the started GUI get deleted. We can't see it because, well, it deleted it. But if you do it the correct way, so game, get service, players, so the player, because the player might have like numbers, spaces and stuff in their name, so you don't put you just put square brackets and their name here. Dot player GUI. Actually, you don't have to do this. You can just do player dot player GUI dot screen GUI destroy. So this will destroy my GUI. As you can see, it destroyed it. So that's how we can modify the player GUI. Now, delete this. You can't. If you wanna detect the button press, you have to do it in a local script. So I'll make a local script inside here. Local b equals script dot parent. So this is a variable for the button. So if you wanna check if it got clicked, you wanna do b activated. So this will work for mobile devices and computers, or mouse button 1 up, so when you released it, or mouse button 1 down when you clicked it. And there's the obvious ones like mouse enter, mouse leave if you want to change color once you hover over it. Simple enough to do. Anyways, I'm just gonna do activated. Connect function. Yeah, okay, so we have the function here, so I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna change the text to like purchased and then back to purchase. So b dot text dot b dot text equals purchased. What's it? Yeah, okay. Purchased. B dot background color equals precolor dot new. Turn it like really red. fast up. Wait 0.5 seconds. Copy this here. Purchase. And what color do we have? This says it's a color tree. So color tree equals color tree dot from RGB, because we're inserting RGB number, not the color tree number. So if we do this and we click it, make this bigger here, what it works, as you can see. Obviously you could fire a remote event to the server, which is hackable, by the way. They can modify the parameters and fire it a lot of times, so be careful. So this is pretty much everything about text buttons. There's like enables, so if you can click it, I cannot find it. So auto button color, when you click it, there's a, or hover over it, you can see it gets darker. Take it off and it won't get darker. Auto localize, I can't find it. I'm pretty sure there's an enabled model, or was this the one where you click it and nothing behind it activates? Allows the mouse to be free. Oh, so if you're in first person, your mouse will become free. Oh, they added like explanations. This wasn't here before. So yeah, you can read about them here. Actually, I want to see what this is. Okay, obviously they haven't typed that one in. So I'm just gonna move the script here and delete the text button. So the image button is the same properties and everything, but for image, you need to find the image first, obviously. So toolbox, images. Let's take the Giga Chat. Very messed up images there, and let's put it here. So yeah, picture button, you can click it, do whatever you want. Yeah, image color, this shows it's like a hue effect on it. I think that's what you call it. There's also scale types like fit, stretch, tile, etc. If you press the image can change. So I'll just choose some random stuff. Press the image. Oh, if you hold it, I never used this before, but as you can see, it works. Is loaded. Not sure what this does. I can't change it. Pretty much everything in the GUI is pretty self-explanatory most of the times, so you'll easily be able to figure out most of these properties. Okay, so that's the image button. We also have the image label. So this is the image button, but without the button functionality, so just an image. Again, you can change it here. You don't need the entire link, you just need the numbers. So wait, what? This one doesn't have the numbers. This does. So yeah, you can just have the ID. Just delete this and put in the ID. It will automatically put the RBX asset in there. Again, same properties and everything. So what else do we have left? I'm gonna just scroll down to the GUI. Okay, let's see, because I'm gonna explain some of these other things. So video frame, you can play videos, same properties as frame, and I already teach you about videos. So viewport frame, I'm gonna make a separate video on that. It's pretty cool, but I gotta learn it first. I haven't used it. Let's do scrolling frame and then move on to surface GUIs and make a separate video for more stuff. Okay, so this is the scrolling frame. You can scroll. Sorry, I had something in my nose. Let me add in the unique conversion scale. So these are pretty buggy. If you're gonna add something in the middle here, add it in a frame so it's less glitchy. I don't know why these are so glitchy. Maybe they fixed it in the studio update. But anyways, let's get into it. So scroll bar, so you can put in an image here. I already have it copied. I don't know why I'm copying it again. So mid image. So what's in here? Obviously it's gonna be pretty messed up because, well, it's just super stretched. Scroll bar image transparency, that just disappears. Scroll bar thickness, that's pretty self-explanatory. It changes the thickness. Scroll direction, XY, you can do it just X. Wait, I'm gonna start this. Wait, I'm gonna put it again. I like glitched it out with the image. Okay, I'm just gonna skip the constraint. Scroll enable, so if you can scroll on it. Scrolling direction, you can do just Y or just X. I think it needs to be long enough. Nope, okay. Oh yeah, wait, it doesn't. Oh, I think it's somewhere here. Horizontal scrolling bar, always. Scroll bar, I'm not sure why it didn't showing up. Elastic behavior. Okay, it doesn't have a description on it. So canvas size, this is how you can make it bigger so there's more stuff to fit in. And then, oh, that's why it didn't show up. So yeah, you can have a horizontal one as well. It's kind of glitchy from, okay, there we go. So yeah, I need to unselect it. I'm gonna make it, I'm just gonna leave it, why not? Syntax, visible, border size, yeah, just all of this stuff. Pretty much same properties once again. Yeah, there just isn't much stuff here anymore. Vertical scroll bar position left, vertical scroll bar inset. No idea why you're just gonna get the properties right, then it should work. Scrolling direction, Y only, okay. Gotta experiment around with this. So yeah, that's pretty much everything about scrolling frames. Pretty easy to understand them. And now I'm gonna show you the surface UIs. Okay, so let me, where is it? There it is. Let me enable off. Okay, so there's two ways to make a surface UIs. Both will end with the same result. I'll show you the first one. So you add a surface UI here, and you add I'm gonna do a text label. You don't need a frame here. You gotta get the right face, so I think it's left, and go on here. Face left. I was right. Let me make the. I'm gonna put this as a text box. I mean, oh wait, text box are different thing. I'm gonna show you this in a second. So text button. Yeah, I can't size it like that. So that's why this method isn't the best. If you do size 1,0,1,0, you don't need a constraint. I don't think you need constraints on surface UIs anyways. Okay, so let me quickly scale it. So yeah, it's just a UI on a surface. Nothing really to tell about it. If you click it, I'm pretty sure this is a server event now. I'm not too sure. Script.parent.activated connect function. Or maybe it isn't. I don't think it is a server event then. Print hi. Okay, let me see real quick. I don't have the output. Not a valid member of frame. Yeah, that's what I thought that was gonna happen. So I think you do need a local script for that. So if I delete this, I'll just move this script over here into here. Into here. It should work. Okay, let me see. Wait, what? I'm actually kind of confused. So, is it actually like this? So, what was the error again? I'm not too sure. God damn, why is it activated? It's not. Okay, I'm sure there's some obvious mistake I'm doing. Not sure why it isn't working, but the second way to make a surface UI, which is best way in my opinion, is to make a surface UI in here. Let's add a text box. Okay, maybe text box don't work on here. Text lid. Oh wait, I need to add a frame. This here. Oh, maybe I need to add an adorn. Oh, so it's the same. I don't know why. I remember the GUI going up, coming on your screen. I'm not sure why it isn't coming on the screen here. You can also like change the quality here. So might be 1, 10. Yeah, you can like pixels per stud. That's pretty self-explanatory. How many pixels per stud? Okay. Or fixed size. That's glitchy. Yeah, I don't remember exactly how to get the GUI just like on your screen. Not too sure. Face left, obviously. Tool punch distance. Oh, okay. So that's pretty much surface GUIs. You definitely gotta look into this more. I wasn't prepared to see these mistakes happen on this video. But that's pretty much everything about GUIs. Let me show you the text box really quick. So I'm gonna make a screen GUI. Screen GUI, ignore GUI, insert face controls. Alright, Roblox added face stuff. Hey, that will be an interesting video, not gonna lie. So let me add the text box. There it is. Gonna drag it in the middle. Let me resize this really quick. Okay, drag it in the middle. Plugins, scale text. I think you need to add this and a constraint. So text boxes. Okay, let me start on here. So clear and focus. So let's say you have text here, and when you click on here, you gotta click away, and you click on here, it clears. So I'm gonna take that away. I don't want my text to clear. So multi-line, which means you can press new lines. And there's also where is it? What's this? Okay, text editable. If you can edit the text, you can like click on here, but you can't edit the text. There's also, well, same text properties having some problems. The GUI has changed a lot. So let me make a script on here. Let me take off multi-line. You can just have text wrapped, so it automatically goes on new lines. Let me put the Y line on top and this left. Okay, local script. Local text box equals script parent. And let's say cntp dot focus loss. So when you click away or press enter, the focus is going to be lost. connect function if the enter was pressed. So the first parameter is if enter was pressed, so enter, and the input that caused the loss, so input. So print if enter, then print player pressed enter. Okay, and I'm gonna do else print input. I think you need to do dot key code. So if I press enter here, okay, and I press enter, player pressed enter, and enum.unknown because it's a mouse input. I'm pretty sure if I do this, it's not gonna work either. I'm pretty sure. Input object, yeah. Wasn't there a separate thing for enum.mouse behavior? I'm not sure what it was. It was one of these user input type. I don't know. Dot user input type maybe. Yeah, okay, user input type, so mouse button 1. So if you use a keyboard, it would obviously just print keyboards. So that's text boxes. Obviously if you want to copy the text, you just go to the text here and copy that text. Also placeholder text, so right here. I typed that wrong. So it'll leave this grayish area here, so it'll disappear once you write. That's everything about GUIs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I'm also gonna show you some of the other stuff real quick, like, let me do this real quick. So, UI corner, very useful. Use this. You have a corner radius. So, if I put this to 1, this to 0, it will round the corners as much as it can. So it's better to see if the size is like 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. Did I? I'm just 0.5. Set this to 0, 0, and this 0. Struggling. Okay, there we go. I have no idea why it's still the wrong size. I think I gotta use the any conversion scale. Okay, never mind. I think I gotta delete this. Okay, and now I do the. I have no idea why it's like this. 0.025. Okay, I'll just scale it to the same 316. Okay, there we go. So yeah, UI stroke. So if you're making like a computer game and you wanna have the like user profile all rounded up, use this. Also, there's like higher values, like y is 10 or -5. Nope. 1.1. 1.5. Oh, 0.5. 0.1. I have no idea why it's not working, but this, okay, this is just weird. Oh, it is working, but it's like very narrowly working. So if I do 0.001, okay, I have no idea. There's also a UI list layout. Let me make a frame. Let me do it something like this. Okay. Now if I duplicate it, it automatically lists them. As you can see, they're all properly put here. You can also have some padding. So 1, that's way too high. 0.1, I mean 0.1. So you can see some padding over here. So that's UI list. Let me delete all of these. There's also a UI grid. Okay, got this right size. UI grid. So this will do the same. It will just put them in a grid, useful for like shopping stuff. So cell padding and how big the cell sizes are. So how big the squares are. So I can make them smaller and add more of them. So that's UI grid layout. There's also a UI gradient. So if you have just a solid color, it's not gonna look that great. So use this instead. So click on the color, click on the 3 dots, click on the first arrow and put it on like red. You can already see where this is going. Click on the second arrow and choose another color. So we have this cool, I don't know, heat map, I think. Yeah, heat map. Or you can have like a more subtle, I have no idea how to say it. Or you can just make this a little bit darker. You won't see it, but it definitely looks a lot better. Is there any more UI stuff? Page layout, no idea what the hell that is. From what you can use. Oh, I think I get it. Yeah, that's everything about the important ones. You have more technical ones as well. So yeah, I'll definitely maybe upload a part 2 on this topic one day. Anyways, that's it for episode 18, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, goodbye.